Welcome to Northland Basketball. Presented by Sports Zone Radio. Exclusive coverage of Navajo Nation and White Mountains varsity basketball online at sportszone123.com and on the Sports Zone Radio smartphone app. And now, it's time for Northland Basketball.
Everybody, welcome back to Northland Basketball here at the Sports Zone, an exclusive brand of the Simmons Media Group as we get ready to bring you today's action. How does that happen? I got to figure out how I fix that audio right there. We welcome you back, everybody, to our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball. Monument Valley hosting Alchesay, the girls' varsity game about to start. It's game 2 of our coverage here today from the Nash Center. Floyd Simmons on the play-by-play for the Sports Zone. Welcome in our broadcast coverage of Northland Basketball, presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Well, the home team, the Monument Valley Mustangs, are 6-7. I'll get you a score in a minute. It was Buffalo was comfortably in front the last time I looked. I think it was 21-0 or something like that. 21-7, Buffalo in front. The officials have got to know. The officials want the score. Inquiring minds want to know. Meanwhile, Monument Valley, with a victory, would even up their overall season record at 6-7. For the Alchesay girls, highly ranked, number 6 in 3A basketball. Alchesay with a win would improve to 13-6. They are 12-6 overall right now. And, of course, in the standings in the 3A North, I could give you that here in just a moment. Starting lineups being announced. Let's listen in on that.
Number 23, Alyssa Jim. Number 25, Ramona Gray. And number 15, Katura Springer. And now, your Monument Valley Mustangs. Starting number 10, Latusha Mir. Number 15, the Mighty Bell Susanna Minos. Number 24, Kaleo Maria Mayala. Number 30, Corey Sandoval. And number 40, Kieran Mann.
Starting lineups announced here on this one. Our broadcast of Northland Basketball just a moment away from the opening tip. Welcome back in to the Nash Center on the campus of Monument Valley High School, Kayenta, Arizona. Floyd Simmons here on the play-by-play call. And the starters, they are assembled. Monument Valley will jump center with, how about this? How about Kieran Mann is back in the lineup. I didn't know if she would return. But she's out there ready to go, jumping center. If I'm not mistaken, wasn't she the 3A North Offensive Player of the Year last year? Kieran had to sit for a while, concussion protocol, but she's ready to go, and she's back in the lineup for the Monument Valley Mustangs, at least back since the last time we got to see the Lady. Well, we don't say Lady Mustangs, do we? It's just the Mustangs. Here is, boy, the third shot attempt on that possession. Finally, Jaslyn Nosey with the rebound for the Falcons, and Alchesay will take over. Drive, and Jazz unable to make that one, but there's her teammate for the rebound and the putback at the first points today. Ramona Gregg has those points for the Falcons. Check your lineup for Monument Valley. Shoni Mayava with the basketball, gives it to Letitia Mute. And then for a three-point try, Corey Sandoval inside to Kieran Mann. She's one of the starters, and then the 5th starter is Jazana Miles. And a personal foul whistled on Cameron Nachu. It's Cameron's first foul of the game. And here's Kieran Mann at the foul line for the Mustangs. Try to give them their first point of the game. Couldn't do it there. Exactly 1 minute into the first quarter. And this one is good for Kieran Mann. 2-1 is our score. Alchesay in front of Monument Valley. Work it inside. The turnaround is good off the glass, and that's the first bucket of the game for Alyssa Jim. Alyssa joins the following ladies in the starting lineup. Katsura Sprengler is out there along with Alyssa Jim. Also on the floor as you watch Monument Valley go inside. Can't make that shot. Falcons get the rebound. Jaslyn Nosey with the ball. She's a starter out there for her team. Ramona Gregg gets a start today as you watch Jazz go inside. And Jaslyn has her first points of the game. I mentioned that Katura Sprengler is a starter. One of the Ramona Gregg. Alyssa Jim is that 5th starter for the Falcons. Karen comes up short on her jumper. And it's Nosey again going to work with the ball, facing off with 3 defenders in front of her. Jazz able to scoop it up there, make the shot. And Jazz got 2 quick buckets early for the Falcons. They lead 8-1. Good start for Alchesay. In the corner. Bounce pass inside to Kieran Mann. Outside, Shoni Mayava for the 3-point try. It's no good. And the rebound is tipped and controlled by the Falcons. Ramona Gregg will bring it across. Left side to Jazz. In the paint she goes. Nice pass, Jaslyn Nosey. Beautiful work. Alyssa Jim was on the left side of the key. Jazz with the beautiful pass across the paint for the assist. And the Falcons leading 10-1 force a Monument Valley timeout. Take another look at the great work by teammates Jaslyn Nosey and Alyssa Jim as we take a timeout. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo owned, Navajo proud.
10-1, Alchesay in front, make it 10-3. Good pass that finds Kieran Mann inside. And Kieran has all 3 early points for the Mustangs. Shoni Mayava scrapping out there defensively. She's going to rip the ball away, and that's controlled by Monument Valley. Well done. Shoni never gave up on it. Jazz anticipating defensively, blocks Jazana Miles' shot out of bounds. Nope. Going to be a personal foul. Jazz gets called. I thought it was going to go clean, so I looked down to update my book. I looked up, the official was he was calling out the foul on Nosey. It puts Jazana Miles at the line. He got Jazz fouling Jazz right there. And the first foul shot is good for Miles. Second one bangs around and goes in. 10-5. Falcons up early, 4:52 on the clock in the first quarter. Dump pass inside, and stepping in front is Corey Sandoval for the Monument Valley steal to Kieran Mann, and she'll work it up the floor. Kieran into the paint, she goes, and she gets hacked. 2 shots on the way. And they'll whistle for a second time now today. Cameron Nachu. I believe that's 2 on Cameron. Coach Sanchez, Rick Sanchez for the Falcons, going to get her off the floor. And replacing her is Abelina Jim. 1 free throw good. Second one good as well. 6 straight points scored by Monument Valley after the timeout. Coach Sanchez going to have to redirect his ladies right now. We get a jump ball called. Jaslyn dives in there for the Falcons. And the possession arrow will give the ball to Monument Valley. Looks like Coach Sanchez wants a timeout for the Falcons. 10-7, Alchesay leads Monument Valley. And we grab us another broadcast timeout, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
From the timeout, Monument Valley turns the ball over. The Falcons will get the basketball and see if they can get back into their scoring ways. They had a 10-1 lead a moment ago. Now it's 10-7. Inside, there's some points. Good job dipping up and under by Alyssa Jim, and Alyssa's got a great start to her night. Alyssa has scored 6 points in the game. Karen Mann spots up with a big 3. And Karen's first quarter shaping up nicely out there. She's got 8 points already. For Monument Valley, they trail by 2 right now. Inbound. And there's going to be, is that a steal? Nope, knocked out of bounds. Good effort. Good job defensively. Take a look at Jason Franklin, the Monument Valley head coach. He's had so much success over the years leading this Monument Valley team. Falcons get it underneath. Unable to convert. Tipped out. And it's controlled. Letitia Mute. And she's going to push one up. And that bounces off the mark. She gave herself a good look at it. Couldn't finish. Falcons take over the basketball. Jaslyn Nosey runs it up. And then hand check by Shoni Mayava. Shoni is the lady, it seems, every time we watch Monument Valley. No foul, by the way, no foul. They'll say that she tipped it out. Shoni seems to draw, much of the time, the toughest defensive assignment. She is going to be at the tip of a zone defense that Monument Valley runs at the moment. And a travel call. Travel on the Falcons, who will bring in a couple of ladies off the bench. Elena Henry will check into the lineup. And Leah Massey is also in the game for the Falcons. Karen Mann tries to go around the defender, tripped, and came right down on the basketball. I believe they whistled. They called Cameron, didn't they? I think that's the 3rd foul of the game on Cameron Nachu. She was a defender right there. So I'm gonna count that as the 3rd. Look at that. Steal off the bench. And Leah Massey steal immediately. Could not make the shot. We've got 2:45 remaining in the first quarter. Alchesay 12, Monument Valley 10. Mustangs having a difficult time deciding who's going to handle the basketball. Here we go, a 3 on the way. Kaylee Menigoats is coming into the game, and Kaylee's first shot is off the mark. Saved in by Shoni Mayava, saved in to the Falcons. Jump stop at the foul line. Jazz has it, back outside. Massey trying to drive, has it tipped away. Mustangs have the basketball. 2 minutes on the clock in the first quarter. Kieran Mann might have got away with the quick little early step. Hey, nice blind pass by Shoni Mayava. Picked up the loose ball and wrapped a blind pass around herself to Kaylee Menigoats for Kaylee's first points of the game, and that tied the game. And now a foul. Now a foul on Mayava. Shoney plays one speed, full speed ahead. You see her get the assist, then she just got called for the foul. That's her first foul of the game. Inbound, Falcons tried to force a pass inside, got knocked out, and then a three-point try is no good out there for Ramona Gregg. Here's Kaylee Menigoats up in the front court with the ball. Mayava, dangerous pass into the paint, broken up by Ramona. Gregg breaks it up for the Falcons, and Massey will try to finish with a fast break basket. Can't do it. Shot's no good. Minute 20 left in the first quarter. Tied at 12. Monument Valley on the run. Inside, lost it out of bounds. Ramona Gregg was there in the paint patrolling on defense. And the Mustangs unable to convert. Skylin Ray is in that lineup right now. Join the ladies on the floor for Monument Valley. Here's a pass through the paint that goes all the way through. Stops the clock with a minute 7 left in the first quarter. Inbound for the Mustangs. 12-12. Mayava, left side, Kieran Mann. Mayava at the top. Skylin Ray now, travel. And gave it up.
Coming back for the Mustangs, number 10,
Mayava's going to get a rest here for the final 53 seconds of the quarter for Monument Valley. Letitia Mutes back in the lineup, replacing her. And we're going to get a hand check there. Skylin Ray, her first foul of the game. Rebound for Kieran Mann. Monument Valley gets the ball off a Falcon miss. Tipped out by the Falcon defense. Out of bounds possession to the Mustangs with 34.9 seconds on the game clock. Right now, 23 seconds on the shot clock. On the inbound, doesn't matter because Kieran Mann has it stolen by Jazz Nosey. No shot clock here. Nosey in the paint, and she'll draw a foul. No, offensive. That's the second foul of the game on Jaslyn. Watch it here on the replay and see what you think. How do you like that one, huh? Is that going to get some comments from the Falcon fans? Mustangs with 17 seconds left in the first quarter have the basketball. The jumper, no good. Skylin Ray knocked out by Monument Valley, so the final 12 seconds, it'll be the Falcons with the basketball. Nosey throws it in. Elena Henry, and then underneath to Massey. She'll miss that shot. 3 seconds on the rebound. Monument Valley can't get anything done. First quarter ends deadlocked at 12. Good game. It was a 10-1 start for Alchesay. And then Monument Valley came storming back. We're tied at 12 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter on the way in a moment. Everybody stand by for it. This is Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo-owned, Navajo proud.
Holbrook Family Dentistry is a proud partner of Sports Zone Radio's Northland Basketball. They've been serving Holbrook and the surrounding area since 2000, and they cheer for all our local teams and love it when the North succeeds. Holbrook Family Dentistry's 3 dentists are all general dentists from our local area, so they can perform most type of procedures in-house. They pride themselves on their ethics and kindness and genuinely love working with the communities of Northern Arizona. Come see us at Holbrook Family Dentistry on Iowa Street in Holbrook or call 928-524-6854.
Inbound to start the second quarter. And the Alchesay Falcons on it first. Welcome back to Northland Basketball, presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless. Thank you to Holbrook Family Dentistry for their sponsoring partnership as well. You get great care, professional service from Holbrook Family Dentistry. If you are in the Holbrook and Winslow areas, many customers from there, and many customers of the Holbrook Family Dentistry come from the Navajo Reservation up north on Interstate 40. Well, the ball goes inside, and the Mustangs get the first points of the second quarter. Danae Parrish is into the game, and Danae has her first basket. Breaks the tie. It's 14-12. And, well, 2 shots at it for the Falcons. Couldn't make either one of their shots. Elena Henry, with the second try, couldn't make it. So Monument Valley gets it back, and they have a 14-12 lead. Second quarter underway. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. The Falcons will get it back. I want to remind you about a couple of things. I want to remind you of our upcoming broadcast schedule. This coming Wednesday, Monument Valley at Winslow. We will see Monument Valley again, and that will be at Winslow. So we'll have that coverage for you here at the Sports Zone. Then Thursday, Snowflake at Show Low. And then Saturday, we're going to let you help us decide. And you can vote today. You can vote today on our YouTube chat. Don't vote on the Facebook chat. We don't check that one very often, but the YouTube chat we'll check there. You can help us vote on where we will be this coming Saturday. Where will we be? And I'll give you your options here in a minute. In fact, I know those options. On Saturday, we'll either do Monument Valley hosting Window Rock, or Alchesay at Tuba, or Chinley at Ganado. Hey, look at that nice follow. Pick up the rebound, Skylin Ray off the glass. 16-12, Monument Valley pulls ahead of Alchesay. Ball out of bounds, Falcons will have it. So give us your votes on the YouTube chat here during this game. We'd like to see where you'd prefer us broadcasting next Saturday. Skylin Ray just picked up her second foul of the game. Team fouls here in the second quarter. 2 on Monument Valley, none yet on the Falcons. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. That would be off Monument Valley. I thought so. So the Falcons will inbound the ball. We've got 6:07 remaining till halftime. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report comes up at the break. Does anybody else out there have a? I see a lot of votes out there. I see some Tuba votes. I'll just say at Tuba, many votes for that. Monument Valley at Window Rock. No, it's the other way around. It's Window Rock at Monument Valley. Window Rock at Monument Valley next Saturday. Skylin Ray misses, follows, gets her own rebound, and the teammate can't hold it. Kaylee Menigoats couldn't hang on to the pass from Skylin, so the Falcons will take back over. Jaslyn lost the handle. Monument Valley has it. Underneath, throw it away. Back to the Falcons. More votes coming in. A lot of Alchesay Tuba votes being registered right now. Toby said Chinley at Ganado. Trace said Monument Valley versus Window Rock definitely. Said definitely on that as you watch that shot go up. No good for the Falcons. Monument Valley cleans it up. Jason said, hey, you're already at MV. Go to Tuba now. I don't know, did he say go to Tuba now? Or he said go to Tuba now? I'm not sure. Was the emphasis on, or was it go to Tuba now? See, I don't know. I don't know the emphasis. Inside, Ramona Gregg. The shot in the paint, no good for the Falcons. There's a big scramble for the rebound. Jazz battling, and Jazz tips the pass. It comes bounding into the broadcast table. Getting a lot of votes out there. Hey, one of your voters out there, let us know. Would you let us know what's the score? What's the score of the Buffalo and Pittsburgh game? Anybody? Anybody got a score for me?
And on the Alchesay side, we got 20.
4:46 remaining in the first half. 16-12, everybody. 16-12, our score. Well, let's see. Games here were at least 45 minutes behind, maybe more eventually. We've had delays inside the games. Had a delay in the boys' game at halftime. They played a youth basketball game, so that delayed it by like 10 minutes. I don't know if we're going to have another delay at halftime here. I'm telling you, we started these games way early, and I think we're going to finish when we normally do at the end of the night. There's a whistle on Miley Burnett. Miley Burnett in the lineup for the Falcons, picks up her first foul of the game. You got Miley out there joined by Jaslyn Nosey. And let's see, Linnea Lavender is in the lineup. Three tries for Corey Sandoval. The first two they're not going to land. See, Alyssa Jim is in the lineup for the Falcons. Golden opportunity for Corey. Couldn't connect on any of those. Elena Henry is right now in the Falcons lineup. I mentioned Miley Burnett committed the foul a moment ago. She's out there for Coach Sanchez, the Lady Falcons. Inbound to Sandoval. And that one wouldn't go in. Boy, Corey's having some tough luck on that basket, that end of the floor. Oh, Karen Mann steals the ball from Burnett and pulls up with a 12-footer. That is good. That's 10 in the game for Karen Mann. And from distance, Shoni Mayava, who's returned to the lineup for the Monument Valley Mustangs. She got the ball, and then she gets an assist. And her teammate, Jazana Miles, gets her first field goal today. We'll get an Alchesay timeout after the Mustangs score 6. Make it 8 unanswered points here in the quarter, everybody. 20-12. Monument Valley in front of the Falcons. This timeout here as well. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Our thanks goes out to Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tints. They are broadcast partners of ours here, sponsoring partners of Northland basketball. They'll also bring you the halftime report coming up in a moment. And now the official has called a delay a game on the Falcons. And if you get a prescribed number of those delays, then you get a technical foul, I believe. So there's a registered delay a game on Alchesay. Here is a basket for Letitia Mute. She gets her first points of the game now with that make. 10 straight points scored here in the second quarter. Falcons looking for their first points of the second quarter. 10 straight by Monument Valley. Here's an opportunity at the foul line after a Karen Mann foul, Karen's first foul of the game. And the lady that she sends to the line is Alyssa Jim. Alyssa's had a good first quarter. She had a good first quarter, 6 points to lead Falcons in scoring. Now at the line, trying to find the first point in 4.5 minutes of gameplay in the second quarter for the Falcons. They just have not scored yet in the quarter.
Shot. She told me she put a shooter. No, there it is.
So there was a little bit of confusion, that's all. Out here, trying to get people in and out of the game. If the shot is made, we'll get a substitution for the Falcons. And it's not made, and they're still looking for their first point of the quarter. So the sub for the Falcons unable to get into the game. Corey Sandoval for three. Count the shot from the corner. Corey's first points of the game. She's missed a bunch. Just trying to find her distance, trying to make something go, and finally hits that shot. Well done by Corey Sandoval, and the score here is 25-12. Falcons bring it up. That one no good. Tipped out of bounds. And Monument Valley gets yet another opportunity. So 3:10 remaining in the first half. Remember, we were tied at 12. Start the quarter. Mustangs have been on fire since then. 17-footer pull-up for Kieran Mann. And Kieran, there was a little too much electricity running through. She's got a big smile on her face after that one. You know, hey, listen, you know, it doesn't always go your way on that, right? A little too much on it. She was feeling it, feeling that energy. Falcons, Nachu outside, three on the way, and Burnett's shot no good. Trying to follow, bounces around, and yep, Burnett is going to get it back. Miley Burnett. And was it maybe not Miley, Katura Sprengler. Maybe I was seeing a 10 when it was a 13. Hey, there's the first points for the Falcons here in the second quarter. Maybe that's the thing they need to get jump started right here.
Taking it in for the Mustangs, number 14.
2:25 remaining till halftime. Monument Valley 25, Alchesay 14. Thank you for joining us on the radio. Mix 98 KRFM Sholo, the broadcast home of Sports Zone Radio across the White Mountains. Jazz Nosey with an offensive rebound and an assist as she bounces one in the paint to her teammate, Ramona Gregg, for Ramona's second basket today. Three-point try that will not go in for Jazana Miles. Rebound, Mustangs. Jazana's got it back. Runner goes up off the glass. Nice looking shot by Jazana. 27-16 Monument Valley. Here's a shot just outside the paint. That won't go in for Nachu. Kieran Mann with the Monument Valley rebound. Hey folks, want to remind you as we get closer and closer to playoff season, obviously it's like a month away or just under a month away. Kieran's got a basket right there. I want to remind you that there are games in the playoffs that if we're going to broadcast them, we have to broadcast them on the NFHS network. That includes the quarterfinals in Prescott Valley. Normally we have a bunch of teams playing in the quarterfinals, a bunch of teams playing there in that round of playoffs. I want to remind you to get your NFHS subscription, which you could do anytime, but particularly as we get closer to the playoffs, when you get your subscription, remind you to do that through our broadcast coverage, essentially our portal or channel on the NFHS network. So you go to nfhsnetwork.com, and if you search for Sports Zone Radio, you can either click on a game that we have scheduled for broadcast as we get a player down, and that is going to be one of the Monument Valley ladies that just hit the deck pretty hard. It might be Letitia Mute or Jazana Miles. The foul is, I think, on Sprengler. There's a Falcon foul on Sprengler. Let's just hope that young lady is okay. She hit the ground pretty hard. Our score here, 29-16. Monument Valley in front of Alchesay. So again, I remind you that as we get closer to the playoffs, when it's time to get your NFHS subscription, or any time you do, if you will go through our portal, search for Sports Zone Radio, and whether we have a game there or not, you can either click on a game and then subscribe. Like if we have a game scheduled a couple of days in advance, you can click on the game and schedule. Monument Valley is going to bring that young lady out of the game. That's Chenoa Gray. So Chenoa will step out. Let's hope that she is okay. Monument Valley back to action. They're going to inbound the ball with 56 seconds remaining. So you can click on a game that we have scheduled and then subscribe. It will, if you don't have a subscription yet, it will ask you to subscribe. Or you can just go to search for, when you search in that box where you can search for teams, if you search for Sports Zone Radio instead of searching for a team in the search box, then it'll land on our page and you can subscribe. And Corey Sandoval connects with her second three of the second quarter. 32-16. Monument Valley in the quarter. Monument Valley has outscored Alchesay 20-4. Inbound to Cameron Nachu. Outside for the three-point try. It's no good. Rebound Falcons. The putback is no good for Nachu. After the shot missed by Katura Sprengler. Tipped out of bounds, and the Falcons will get a chance to throw it back in here. 15.6 seconds left in the half. The Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report is on the way. Inbound to Sprengler. And that shot is no good. Kieran Mann, the rebound. 10 seconds left in the first half. Kieran throws it up the floor. And there's a three-point try, no good. The follow's no good. Rebound Falcons. Time runs out. So remember, when it's time to do an NFHS subscription, if you will search for Sports Zone Radio and subscribe through that on the NFHS network website, well, then we get credit for that, and that helps us immensely when you do that. So if you wouldn't mind, there are games that we don't have a choice. We do have to, if we're going to broadcast, it has to be broadcast on the NFHS network. So halftime is here, everybody. And we're going to grab us a break. Come back and break it down for you in just a few moments here from the Nash Center in Kayenta. Stand by for the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report. This is Northland basketball, and it's presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
With Choice NTUA Wireless, you can work, stream, surf, and play with the full power of our broadband service. We have expanded our network for more coverage and improved internet plans for your home. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/broadband and order your home internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo-owned, Navajo proud.
When exactness is ordered, Hatch Concrete will deliver. We provide ready-mix concrete for any size job, from the do-it-yourself project to the professional construction project, delivering a variety of aggregate to suit your concrete or construction needs from granite to cinders. Hatch Concrete is not just another ready-mix concrete company. We provide quality service, quality concrete, concrete pumping, and Fox blocks where quality is not just a name, but a tradition. At Hatch Concrete, this mud's for you.
Don't settle for less on a gift when you can give way more for way less. The Hallmark Gold Crown store in Pine Top goes beyond having the perfect card. Exciting new lines were just released. Bourbon Barrel Foods out of Louisville, Kentucky features gourmet sauces, nuts, and seasonings. Jack Black's Men's Superior Skincare, be manly and clean. And for ladies, Pinkies Up, luxury teas, sugars, cups, and infusers. Open Monday through Saturday, the Hallmark is where smiles are made together.
The team at Beeman Well Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beeman Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beeman Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beeman Well Drilling.
Not only does Perkins Cinders dominate site excavation, driveway building, and underground utility installation, they operate cinder pits and mines where they are literally crushing materials year-round. Don't just finish a construction job, crush it. Perkins Cinders, helping you get a load of this.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse?
Aw, you're the best, honey.
Followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert and $1,000 cash. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today.
Welcome to the Mountain Mobile Halftime. A complete first half breakdown of tonight's Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast. This is the Mountain Mobile Halftime.
Halftime, and we welcome you back, everybody, to the Nash Center in Kayenta. And our score at halftime, 32-16, Monument Valley in front of Alchesay. There's some youth basketball going on out there. The next generation, the future generation of Mustang superstars. And unafraid to shoot the basketball, I'll tell you that. These young kids, they're willing to huck it up there. I want to see some shots go in is what I want to see. Yeah, there's a big fella inside. Big boy makes a big shot right there. Halftime of our game, and somebody out there checked in and said the Bills lead the Steelers 24-17, 10 minutes left in the game. Also, our friend Cedric Colorado says, Alchesay at Tuba City Warriors is his vote. Thanks for going live, Floyd and Derek. You rock, Sports Zone Radio. Yeah, we'll take it. Thank you, Cedric. Appreciate that. Well, let's see what else is going on out there. Let's see. Somebody says, NVC West says if MV plays like they are now, then MV versus Window Rock should be a good game to see. I agree with that. That Window Rock team, Coach Gabby Whitney has that team. They're like a machine, man. I'm telling you, they're so just disciplined and stoic and confident. Just confident. I love what I'm seeing out of Window Rock, and you should too. It's one of those teams up north here that gives this region a lot of hope for the postseason. Let's see. Japheth out there said, pick an interesting game for Saturday. Not Alchesay. That's what Japheth said. I'm just repeating what Japheth said. Okay, I'm not sure I would agree. I'm just repeating it. Got a lot of votes out there. You can vote. You can check in on our YouTube chat and vote for what game we ought to cover next Saturday. Do we cover Window Rock at Monument Valley? Do we cover Chinley at Ganado? Or do we cover Alchesay at Tuba City next Saturday? Which one you got? Sports Zone Nation, give us a vote on our YouTube chat. If you vote on the Facebook chat, which you can if you want, yeah, it's we don't look at that chat very often. It's going to be hard for us to tabulate your votes there. And if you are watching on our Facebook live stream, I would encourage you to switch over and watch on our YouTube channel. Watch the action on the YouTube channel. It's just better. I'm telling you. YouTube knows what they're doing. It's just better. So, there you go. Let's get the numbers for you from the first half of this one. A 32-16 Monument Valley lead over Alchesay. And Kieran Mann playing well. Kieran's done it from everywhere on the floor. A three-pointer, several other field goals. She's hit some shots at the foul line, 3 out of 4 at the foul line, and Kieran's got 12 points to lead the scoring so far for Monument Valley. Corey Sandoval's big 2 3-point shots in the second quarter give her 6 for the game. Josanna Miles also has 6 points in the game. 2 points for Kaylee Menigoats, 2 points for Letitia Mute, 2 points for Skylyn Ray, and 2 points for Danette Parrish. That's your scoring for Monument Valley, leading 32-16. For the Alchesay Falcons, Alyssa Jim scored 6 points in the first quarter, and she leads the scoring with that total right there for Alchesay through the first half. Jaslyn Nosey has 4 points, and that came in the first quarter. Ramona Gregg has 4 points in the first half, and Keturah Sprengler has 2 points. It took, 5 and a half minutes or something like that for Alchesay to get their first points of the second quarter. And they only ended up with 4 points in the quarter, and that's how you get the big separation. In the second period, Monument Valley outscored Alchesay 20-4. Wow. Ouch. Let's play that halftime break. We'll get it done here. Wrap up the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass halftime report, everybody. And we will return with the second half in just a moment. This is Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
What can you do for that special Valentine in your life? How about take them out for a romantic steak dinner at Cattleman's Steakhouse?
Aw, you're the best, honey.
Followed by 2 movie tickets to the WME theaters. Then let them know their name is in the hat to win a Valentine adventure they will never forget. Premium VIP front row tickets to Blake Shelton live in concert with special guests Dustin Lynch and Emily Ann Roberts. And if it couldn't get any better, add $1,000 cash. Happy Valentine's Day. If you have a broken windshield, call the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint and treat your Valentine to steak dinner, the movies, and a shot at front row tickets to see Blake Shelton live in concert, and $1,000 cash. Call Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint today.
The team at Beam & Will Drilling is like a great football team. They work hard, they work as a team, and they play to win. Their reputation is second to none, and they proudly call the White Mountains their home, even though they complete projects throughout the entire southwestern United States and beyond. No project is too big or too small for Beam & Well Drilling, so when the time comes for you to punch a hole in the ground, remember the White Mountains' top well drilling team, Beam & Well Drilling. Call anytime, 928-205-7647. Go deep with Beam & Well Drilling.
About set to begin the second half of this one from Monument Valley, everybody, the Nash Center, the home of the Monument Valley Mustangs. And earlier today, it was the Monument Valley boys defeating Alchesay 71-56. Yasiel Flores on his 18th birthday today scored 32 points, hit 6 threes, and he was the Sports Zone's player of the game. Brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. And now in the girls' game, we get ready to start the second half, and Monument Valley leads Alchesay 32-16 as we bring you back to live action and welcome you back to Northland Basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. Falcons work a shot on the baseline. That one no good. Rebound inside. Cameron Nachu's follow. It's no good. And it tips down to Corey Sandoval and Monument Valley. They own the basketball as we get back to the action, everybody. Floyd Simmons right here. And a shot from way downtown. No good for Corey Sandoval. Rebound Falcons. Let's check your starters for the second half. Joni Mayava's out there. Kieran Mann starting the second half for Monument Valley. Shoni gets a rebound just now. Letitia Mute is in the starting lineup. So is Corey Sandoval. Couldn't catch up to that pass down the floor. And Josanna Miles also starts. Hey, was that Pizza Edge? We got some Pizza Edge in the house. Come on, man. Somebody get me some Pizza Edge. There's boxes over there. Are they selling it? Well, okay. I want some Pizza Edge. Who's gonna buy? Who is gonna buy? These two teams struggling to get a first shot to go in here in the second half. Get a reset on the shot clock for the Falcons. Check their starting 5 for the half. That includes Keturah Sprengler trying to drop back defensively, and she is able to pressure the full court. And Josanna Miles couldn't make her shot. Let's see others starting the second half. Kayenta Nachu. I hope I'm saying that right, Kayenta. Say it again. Oh, we got it wrong on the roster. Sorry. Nashio? Is it Kayenta? Kayenta? Kayenta. Okay. Nashio. Okay, that's Kayenta. Sorry about that, everybody. Thank you to Coach for the help. The help with the pronunciation, and I still don't know that I got the Kayenta part right, but it is Kayenta Nashio, number 35, starting the second half for the Falcons. Katura Sprengler is out there getting ready to throw it in as Ramona Gregg. Alyssa Jim is out there on the floor, and the fifth right now is Cameron Nachu. Steal on the inbound, and Monument Valley can't make that shot either. Wow, Letitia Mute had an opportunity, and neither one of these teams wants to be the first one to score. Here in the third quarter, we played 2 minutes of basketball and had plenty of shot opportunities. Nothing's going in. Inbound, Sandoval. Now Miles, back to Corey, and she'll try that from 22 feet, and it's no good. Ramona Gregg, the rebound, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Nashio. Slow start for these two clubs. Inbound from the corner. Corey Sandoval couldn't connect. Three-point try. Falcons are going to run it up the floor with the rebound. Well, curiously missing from the second half lineup is Jaslyn Nosey. There's a little takeaway, and the bounce pass to the baseline goes out of bounds. Nashio, the last to touch it, push it out of bounds. 5 minutes, 27 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. Monument Valley gets the inbound. Miles takes it across into front court. Nachu picks her up. And in the paint, this shot goes up off the glass. No good for Mute. Letitia Mute, her shot. So how many missed shots have we had combined between these teams? There's one finally. That one goes in. And at the end of it all was Nashio, Kayenta Nashio. Finally gets the first points of the second half. Took 3 minutes to get it done. Ball out of bounds. Mustangs basketball coming up on Wednesday, 6 p.m., the girls' game. Winslow versus Monument Valley at Don Petronovich Gymnasium in Winslow. Join us for the broadcast here of Northland basketball. Wednesday night, girls start at 6. The boys follow that, and we'll have that as our next broadcast of Northland basketball. And then the very next day, on Thursday, Sholo will host Snowflake. Snowflake at Sholo. As Jazana Miles gets 2 points there for Monument Valley. Their first points of the second half. 4:20 on the clock in the third quarter. So I mentioned that Thursday night, it's Snowflake at Sholo. And then Saturday, where are we going to be? You give us your votes. Let us know where you think we ought to be. We'll have another opportunity for you to vote, maybe like a Facebook poll or something like that we're going to do in the next day or two. Let you help us decide our Saturday broadcast schedule. Will we be Window-Rock at Monument Valley? Looks like a foul on Ramona Gregg of the Falcons. Here's Jazana Miles at the foul line for 2 shots. Will we be back here at Monument Valley next Saturday? Monument Valley hosting Window-Rock. Will we be at Tuba City where the Warriors host Alchesay next Saturday? Or will we be at Ganado for the Hornets hosting Chin Lee? You tell us. Check out our chat. Go to our YouTube chat and give us your ideas on that. Let us know where we ought to be. Trace Sosi is weighing in out there. Trace saying, you watch Kieran Mann's pass taken away. Monument Valley gets it back. Was it Trace? Trace says, oh, it's obvious it's going to be Monument Valley versus Window-Rock. Come on now, in all capitals. Somebody telling me that Keone Nashio is the niece to Rasta Nashio. How is Rasta doing, everybody? I hope he's doing well. It's been a while since we've heard from Rasta. He was he's on the all-time magician team. All-time magicians of Northland basketball. One of the great ball handlers, distribution guys, and shooters. Hey, how about the three from the left angle? There is Nashio connecting. And her uncle, Rasta, got to be proud of her on that shot made for the Falcons. Tyron Begay is in the lineup for Monument Valley, as is Danae Parrish, who missed that shot just now. And the Falcons come up with the basketball. 14-point lead for Monument Valley with just under 3 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Here's a little takeaway. Here goes the ball. Monument Valley got that little one extra step snuck in there by Skylin Ray. Able to get the shot away, but couldn't make the shot. It's tipped out by the Falcons. Who's going to get me some Pizza Edge? Who is it going to be? We've got a very, we've got to say, a very limited crew here. We don't have any extra people. We don't have any runners. So who's it going to be? I don't know if the crew's going to be able to get it done. Our technical director, Julio K. Camera operator, Jessica K. Both busy. Our producer, camera guy, Derek Simmons. Very busy. And then you got me. There's Jessica right there. Let's see if good folks. Hey, Jessica. Inside it goes. Shot no good. Falcons had it, and then a Monument Valley foul. The lady that committed the foul. Hand is not feeling so good, Danae Parrish. She smacked her hand when committing the foul. And that sends Alchesay to the foul line. There's Mo. You think we send Mo down there? Is that the suggestion? This is Elena Henry, 1 for 2 at the line. 35-22. Well, listen, Alchesay is slowly chipping away at that Monument Valley lead. Falcons are going to get the ball back right here. I think Coach Franklin's going to need a timeout here soon. His ladies are struggling out there. That's Bené Smith in the lineup. Bené been struggling with some injury lately. Monument Valley's starting to get girls healthy, but they had a stretch there, 2 or 3 weeks of time, plagued with injuries. It's a little jumper. That one is no good. Miley Burnett in for the Falcons. Monument Valley race it up the floor, and it gets knocked out. Good defense there by Leah Massey. Punched the ball out and double dribble. Henry brought it across, and she double dribbled. 35-22 is our score. Monument Valley in front. Low scoring third quarter. The Falcons have outscored Monument Valley in the third period 6-3. 6-3, and we've got 95 seconds left in the quarter. This is Kaylee Manygoats dribbling around at the top. Little matchup zone action for the Falcon defense, and we'll get a step on the line by Kaylee Manygoats. And Coach Franklin is starting to, his frustration is starting to show. Here we go, back to the action. Swinging around inside Massey. 3 defenders on her, kicks it back out. Loose ball, pick it up. There's a lot of contact going on out there right now. Finally underneath, the Falcons get the open lady. It is Elena Henry. First field goal of the game for Elena. She's got 3 in the game, 3 points in the game. And Monument Valley is collapsing a lot, help defense, and eventually That was your result. Elena got wide open across the other side of the lane, make that basket. We'll get a foul right here. And it's Elena who made that basket, gets her first personal foul called just now. 3 team fouls on the Mustangs, 2 on the Falcons. 46 seconds left in the quarter. MV with a pass into the paint. Well, for a moment there, got away, and then Skylyn Ray came up with it. And Skylyn able to make the layup. Burnett. Her shot no good. There's another whistle. And Tyron Begay, who is getting some action out there right now for Monument Valley, commits the personal foul. 18 seconds left in the quarter. At the end of the game, we announced the Sports Zone Player of the Game, presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Falcons take it inside, and the shot for Alyssa Jim won't count, won't go. And another quick foul on Tyron Begay. She committed 2 quick fouls there in the span of just a few seconds. That sends Alyssa Jim to the free throw line. That one is going to be off the mark. See another look at the foul. Both free throws are no good. Falcons had it for a moment. Mustangs get it back. Skylyn Ray up the floor. She goes with it, and her pass will be tipped out of bounds off the Mustangs. 2 seconds remaining. I don't know if the Falcons have enough time to do anything right here with it. We haven't seen Jaslyn Nosey at all this third quarter. She has not played any of the third quarter. Inbound, throw a pass, and can't get the shot away. 37-24, Monument Valley leads the Alchesay Falcons in this girls varsity game. And we'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a moment, everybody. Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo-owned, Navajo proud.
If there's one player on the field that outperforms the rest, it's Perkins Cinders. Like any all-star, they put in the hard work by sourcing, sorting, and delivering all things dirt. Concrete materials, gravel, cinders, topsoil, mulch, and more. With over 5 decades of knowledge and expertise, manpower, and a whole lot of horsepower, Perkins Cinders will help you score that huge win with your project. Serving the entire White Mountains at PerkinsCindersInc.com. Get a load of this.
Back we go to the fourth quarter, and it begins with an inbound pass from Monument Valley. Kieran Mann out there on the floor at the baseline, dribbles out, and the Mustangs own the ball as we bring you back to Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. My name is Floyd Simmons on the call. Kieran Mann works the baseline. Nice little post move, and the short jump shot is good to start the fourth quarter scoring. Our score here, 39-24. Monument Valley in front of Alchesay, and I've got to sneeze. I got it. I'm a double sneezer. Got him taken care of. 39-24 is our score. Shoni Mayava, nice pass inside the paint. Did not result in a basket, but I like the skills. She flashed right there. Back outside, Corey Sandoval's three-point try, no good. Inside, the offensive rebound and putback is good for Letitia Mute. Letitia has 4 points in the game. And Monument Valley grows their lead. The biggest of the game, 17 points right there. And a shot blocked by Kieran Mann. Boy, she just rejected Alyssa Jim underneath. And then eventually a jump ball. Alchesay will have it for an inbound. So let's see. Let's ask this question. Those of you out there, you can keep voting, by the way, on what game we ought to cover next Saturday. Inbound. Letitia Mute steals it and scores. This thing is getting out of control. 43-24, 19 points, the biggest lead once again. There's Letitia. Nice little finish. We get the third foul of the game called now on Shoni Mayava. Is that a Arizona Diamondbacks hat right there? Looked like one of the old-time California Angels hats for a second. We'll get a foul on Miley Burnett. Miley Burnett picks up her second foul of the game. That whistle just now. 6 minutes and 28 seconds remaining, everybody. In the fourth quarter, 43-24, Monument Valley pulling away from Alchesay in this girls game, a bit like the boys did for Monument Valley earlier today. Shoni Mayava, three-point basket. Count that one for Shoni. Shoni's first points today. That's amazing. The last 10 times we've watched Monument Valley, Shoni has played great and just scored very little. You don't have to score a lot to play great. I get that. I understand that. But just used to Shoni being more of an offensive threat, I guess. You know, she's just such a balanced player for the team. Watch her knock the three down once again. Congratulations to Shoni on the big shot. And an inbound to Miley Burnett. Miley able to hit her jump shot for the Falcons. Open up their fourth quarter scoring after 9 straight for Monument Valley. And now Corey Sandoval hits her third three of the game. So you can't trade threes for twos, that's for sure. We'll get a Falcon travel turnover. 5:35 remaining, fourth quarter. 49-26, 49-26. Well, I got to ask the question that's got to be on everybody's mind, which is, where is Jaslyn Nosey? What's going on with Jazz is Letitia Mute gets her shot blocked. I think that was Cameron Nachu turning that one away. Letitia fighting to get it back. Jump ball is called. It will be Monument Valley basketball after the jump ball. So don't know what's going on with Jaslyn Nosey. She hasn't played in the second half. When she left the game, Jazz had 2 personal fouls. Well, she left at halftime. There she is at the end of the bench. And just don't have any idea of her status. We just know that she hasn't played in the second half. It's Northland basketball, everybody. Monument Valley hosting the Alchesay Falcons. Long drive for the Falcons and for the Sports Zone radio crew. Both long drive as you watch Kieran Mann work inside for the basket. Long drive, and you know, it's always worth it. It'd be a little more worth it if somebody would get me some Pizza Edge. How many times I gotta say it? Miley Burnett to the high post. Cameron Nachu back outside. The runner on the way, and that's nicely delivered off the glass. Miley Burnett with the shot. 51-28. Monument Valley trying to add. Letitia Mute got too far under. And Kieran Mann, her shot was turned away, but a foul. Foul's called. And Kieran going to the free throw line after Cameron Nachu fouled her. Take a look here again. There's your runner. Hey, that was not Miley, was it? And by the way, 4th foul of the game on Cameron Nachu. Let me correct my book. It was first Kieran Mann with the free throw. Let's correct this book. It was Katura Sprengler on that last shot make. Gave her points to Miley when I shouldn't have. And Kieran makes both of her free throws. She is on a streak of 5 straight free throw makes in the game, 5 of 6 at the line overall, and 18 points for Kieran Mann. Back into the game. Leah Massey handles the ball for the Falcons and has the dribble knocked out of bounds. 53-28 is our score. Closing in on the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. At the end of the game, we'll announce the Sports Zone's player of the game, brought to you by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Monument Valley gets it back again, and Josanna Miles. It's in the corner. Corey Sandoval, Kieran Mann on the baseline. Here's a whistle. And Ramona Gregg gets called for her second foul of the game. And the nice inbound to Corey Sandoval. Corey's got the 2. Timeout taken by Coach Sanchez and the Falcons. Down 55-28 here with 4:03 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll take this timeout as well. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless.
You may qualify for free internet with Choice NTUA Wireless. If you already have Choice Tribal Lifeline, then you may also qualify for a free home internet connection with the Affordable Connectivity Program. Visit one of our Choice NTUA Wireless locations nearest you to get started. Give us a call at 928-730-2273 or go online now to choice-wireless.com/ACP and get qualified for a free internet connection today. Choice NTUA Wireless. Navajo.
Can you pop in on the YouTube chat there, our Sports Zone YouTube chat, and tell me how? Can you tell me how bad you feel? How bad does it feel? Like, give me the description of it's worse than this. Oh, is that a Cowboys fan right there? That Coach Begay, Brian Begay, is a big Cowboys fan. He doesn't look happy. His ladies are winning the game here. He's one of the assistant coaches from Monument Valley. He's the football coach here at Monument Valley. He doesn't look happy right now. Must be some hangover from the Cowboys just doing Cowboy things. Hey, there's a big shot from the corner. Kaylee Manygoats knocking down the 3. Was that fair for me to say? Cowboys just did Cowboy things here in the playoffs? There's a 3-point try. Downtown would not go in for the Falcons. Come on, Cowboys. Cowboy fans, pipe in there on the YouTube chat. Tell us how it feels. What's worse? Like, what is worse? Is there anything that's worse than the way you feel right now? Like stepping on a nail. Like stepping on a good old rusty nail. What's worse? Stepping on the nail or your current level of pain over the Cowboys? That's what I'd like to know. Mano Bahi's feeling what I feel. He chimed in on the chat with 2 words: pizza, edge. There's a ball that gets tipped around, that'll get knocked out of bounds. Falcons on the inbound coming up. Snake out there. Snake has weighed in, said, I want to see the Monument Valley Window Rock game next Saturday. Get Coach Begay. It's a sad life if you're a Cowboys fan, I tell you that. It's a very sad life. Ramona Gregg at the free throw line. And Ramona makes 1 out of 2, 1 out of 2. A minute 25 remaining in regulation. We'll speak with the Sports Zone's player of the game at the conclusion of this one. Presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Shot from the corner is no good. Rebound, Falcons. This is Northland basketball presented by Choice NTUA Wireless. A minute and 5 seconds remain. Falcons just trying to get a little more experience against what's been an onslaught here from Monument Valley, and especially in the second half. Here's one from downtown. That shot no good. Rebound, and this one is good. Nice little work with the left hand by Katura Sprengler. Katura able to make that one. 37 seconds left. Ball goes inside. Nope. Monument Valley gets it back. That one won't go in for Manygoats. Let's see, nobody, no Cowboy fans. They're very quiet out there, very quiet. Cowboy fans, come on, what's worse? Or what is it worse than? What's it worse than? Is it worse than like you're working in the cow pen and cow steps on your foot? What's worse? There's the final buzzer. And a victory from Monument Valley at home today. They get the varsity sweep. The girls won here in this second half of the doubleheader. The boys won earlier. Final score now 58-31. And congratulations to Monument Valley for getting the win today. With the victory, Monument Valley is now 7-7 overall on the season. They came into the game ranked number 17. The Falcons were ranked number 6. Monument Valley should see a big boost in the rankings once they come out again. Congratulations to them on the victory. For the Falcons, the overall record now is 12-7, still very, very respectable, but boy, you hate to lose, don't you? And in the 3A North, the victory for Monument Valley makes them 3-2. Falcons drop to 2-4 in the 3A North right now. And as of the moment, Monument Valley and Chinley are tied at 3-2 for third place in the 3A North region. Window Rockets in first place at 5-1. Page in second at 4-2 right now. And we'll talk with the Sports Zone's player of the game. Are we unanimous? The High Point Lady. We're unanimous in the vote. The High Point Lady, Kieran Mann, 18 points in the game today, is the Sports Zone's player of the game. The Monument Valley junior picks up that award. And we'll talk to her, and we'll talk to the head coach as well. We'll talk to Jason Franklin from Monument Valley here in just a moment. And Kieran has shown up, so we're going to get her mic'd up. Here you go, Kieran. All right. Yep, there you go. Perfect. You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been here before. Know just what to do with that microphone. Got your own security detail right there, huh?
Yeah.
All right. You hear me okay?
Yeah.
Very good. Our doubleheader is complete at Monument Valley here, everybody, and an afternoon that's turned into the evening at Monument Valley, where the Mustangs get a doubleheader varsity sweep. First the boys won, and now it's the girls. The Monument Valley girls have defeated the Alchesay Falcons by a final score of 58-31. Welcome back, everybody, as we wrap it up here and take a look at some highlights. We'll also talk now to the Sports Zone's player of the game for the Monument Valley Mustangs, the junior. Kieran Mann joins us now. Kieran, welcome in. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, you got a big win with the ladies here today. We didn't get to see you the last time we were here. You were out. You were injured and couldn't play, but team played hard, played as well as you might expect with a lot of injuries then. You're getting the team back, and today was a great example of how you ladies can perform. What did you think of your team in the victory today?
Well, I'm always proud of them. So we came a long ways, but we did really good today, and I just want to give props to a lot of my teammates. I mean, my whole team. We have our guard, Shoni, who is very aggressive and just brings the team together. And then we have our shooter, Corey. She popped off today. Shout out to Corey. And then we have Letitia. She's super fast, so she brings a lot to this team. And then we have Jazana, same as Letitia. So I'm really proud of the girls, and we fought strong today. We knew our opponents were going to be tough, so we had to bring it out too.
The win today gets you to 7-7 finally. You're an even 500, but injuries have something to do with that. Do you feel like this team is much better than the record indicates?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you mentioned a bunch of ladies on there. I appreciate that. Thanks for going down that list. Some great names of some talented ladies that you have on that team. But on the other side, Alchesay, it's a very talented team as well. Yeah. And they fought close early on in the game. It was tied at the end of the first quarter. And then you started to pull away against a talented team like Alchesay, who was ranked number 6 before the game. You were 17. What is it you needed to do today? What was part of the game plan that produced the victory?
It was definitely in our defense. Coming up to this game, we had to work a lot on our defense, and we knew that if we executed on our defense, then our offense would come. So it was definitely our defense that really brought us out.
So do you think that this performance, the way your team was able to get this big win, a big win, you won by 27 points, do you think this sends a message to the rest of the 3A North, the rest of the 3A Conference?
Yeah.
Yeah? What does it say? You're here to play?
Yeah, we're here to play. We're ready, Yeah.
Having fun, aren't you?
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
good game. It's great to see you back out there on the floor. Congratulations on the win. We'll get you a T-shirt here somewhere.
Oh,
We got one. Is that one in? This might be it. Let's see. Nope, that's not the size. Here's your T-shirt right there. There you go, Karen. You deserve that.
Definitely.
Wear it with pride, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, good to see you. Congratulations
Yeah,
on the
thank
win.
you.
Kieran Mann and the Monument Valley Mustangs end up with a win today over Alchesay, 58-31. The final. The Sports Zone's player of the game is presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. All right. Let's continue on, everybody, and bring on the victorious head coach. Can you hear me okay, Coach?
I got you.
Yeah, there we go. Jason Franklin of the Monument Valley Mustangs, head coach, joining us now here as we wrap up our broadcast coverage from the Nash Center tonight. The Monument Valley ladies have defeated Alchesay 58-31 in the second half of the varsity doubleheader. A sweep for Monument Valley today against two quality Alchesay teams. Coach Franklin, congratulations on your win.
Appreciate it.
Well, the ladies are, when you get the injury bug taken care of, you get more healthy. The results look pretty good, and your team looked great today.
Yeah, we're starting to come around. We're starting to find a little bit of chemistry. But like you said, man, we've been bit so hard by the injury bug. We've got three girls that are quality players that we've lost for the season, and we're kind of figuring out who can step in where and. Who can kind of take their place a little. I mean, you can't replace those girls, but who can take their place and pitch in the rotation. So we're starting to figure it out.
We gave the player of the game to Kieran Mann, 18 points, but we could have given it to a couple of other ladies. For example, Corey Sandoval had a great game. She was hitting those threes, scored 11 points. I want to ask you your thoughts, first of all, on Shoni Mayava. Shoni hit a three in the fourth quarter. That was all the scoring that she delivered today. But there's something about her. There's something about her motor, about her instincts, and the effort that she gives you out there on the floor. She just has that never say die attitude.
Yeah, her basketball IQ is unlike anybody. It's through the roof. And, ideally, she would be down on the inside with Kieran, playing a post position. But, we have some quick guards. Everybody can handle the ball, but nobody quite sees the floor the way Shoni does. And so she runs the show for us. She makes sure everybody's where they need to be. She is, prototypical point guard. She looks to dish first, score last. So being able to have her with her basketball mind, her size, her vision, it just makes us so much better whenever she's on the floor because she's not worried about putting the ball in the basket. She's making sure that everybody else gets their points.
We're talking to Jason Franklin, head coach of the Monument Valley Mustangs, who get a win today over Alchesay, 58-31. Coach, your team now draws overall on your record, draw to even it at 7-7.
Yeah.
And I got to believe that at this point of the year, those are all maybe building block pieces, or how are you looking at it? You get performances like this with the team.
For sure. I remind the girls all the time, we want to win them all, but really don't care how many games we win in November and December because January is what puts you into the dance, and February is when you win the gold ball. You can't win it in November. You can't win it in December. So those months are used figuring out where we're going to go, who we're going to be, how we're going to address each opponent offensively and defensively. And now's when we want to start figuring it out and finding momentum. And, there's so much parity in the 3A North this year that it's really – you can't really pick any one team and say, yep, that's the team to beat right there. It's all about matchups. And so we're trying to match up as best we can against everybody.
Coach, I got to ask you, the final question it's a critical question. It's an important question. Well, there's two final questions, I guess. Very critical questions. First one is this. Pizza Edge. It's like almost 6 o'clock now. What time does it close?
I believe it closes at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
I believe it does.
So we're good to go.
Yeah, I can check the bag over there, see if we got any left in the boxes. We might have some left over there, man.
We wouldn't mind that. If you don't have any left in the box, we're going to go get some. Okay, we're going to stop by Pizza Edge on the way out of town.
And our assistant coach, Tota Cheatney, her daughter's birthday is today, so she might have some Navajo tacos for you over in the courtyard too.
So we got
to check that out.
Come on, man. Let's do this right? Okay, and then the last question. And it's equally as important. I realize I come to learn during the broadcast that one of your assistant coaches, Brian Begay, is a big Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
And I wonder where you stand on that. Are the Cowboys your team also?
No.
Okay,
and I can't even begin to apologize for Begay. That's just poor taste. No, I am sad to say I'm a Vikings fan.
It's almost as bad.
The last time my team made it to the Super Bowl is the year I was born. So, I actually have a shirt that says we almost always almost win.
Yes.
And it says Vikings football at the bottom. So that's my squad.
That is so good, so good. How rough is it, do you think, right now, this day, to be a Cowboys fan?
I sent him a meme this morning. It was an unsolved mysteries. It said, what happened to them boys? So I think we're trying to figure out what happened, man.
Yeah. And it's the Cowboys doing Cowboy things.
I'm thinking about consoling him, but at the same time, it just comes with the territory when you're a Cowboys fan.
It really does,
sure.
and it's fun for the rest of us.
It is.
It's fun for the rest of us. Coach, congratulations on your win.
Awesome. Thanks, Floyd.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Have a great evening. That's head coach Jason Franklin of Monument Valley. They get the win here today, 58-31 over Alchesay in this 3A North Region matchup. We're going to wrap it up, everybody, but I do remind you our upcoming broadcasts. We will be at Winslow in 2 nights. Winslow on Wednesday night. Monument Valley will travel to Winslow. We'll cover that for you. Girls start at 6 p.m. Join us for our broadcast. And then that Sholo Snowflake game, Sholo hosting Snowflake, has been moved from Thursday to Friday. I just got word on that. It's Friday. And that'll be the game broadcast after Winslow hosts Monument Valley. And you help us decide where we're going to be on Saturday. Saturday this coming up weekend, everybody. I want to thank our entire crew. Derek Simmons, our producer, our technical director, Julio K., and on camera today, Jessica K. Great crew, wonderful crew. You love their work, don't you? Very proud of them, folks, and they did a great job today here from Monument Valley. Thank you to Stephen Young, the athletic department, everybody at Monument Valley for the great assist work today for us, helping us do what we do. For the entire crew, Floyd Simmons saying God bless you. See you next time, everybody, for Northland Basketball, presented by Choice, NTUA Wireless.